Just over a year ago, I made a video testing my 1 rep maxes. Since then I've changed a lot, and now I'm curious. How does the current me compare to old me strength-wise? That's what I'm going to be finding out today by once again testing my 1 rep maxes. Not only that, but I'm also going to test the accuracy of the online 1 rep max calculators by putting in what I got for my last heavy set on the big 3 compound lifts, and then trying to either equal or beat it. Let's do it. Bench press. Last year I failed a rep of 110, but I did get 100 very comfortably, so we could call it 105 I have to beat. So I worked my way up to 110. This is easy, we go 120 for a lifetime PR. This is hard, 115 to equal my PR. I got a good feeling.
Oh, cheers, thank you. Yep.
And we got that pretty fast.
Cheers.
We are at least a little bit stronger, but by how much? 120.
No.
Not quite, but it did move.
Close.
So we're close,
Thank you.
but not quite. Considering I got 3 reps of 110 a month ago, I think we can call that 115 and not be too upset about only actually getting 110. This also technically means that the calculator was wrong, but I think it's harsh to make that judgment yet, as I didn't even attempt 115. Onto squats. Last year I managed to absolutely grind out a rep of 130 kilograms. I know it says 140 on the screen. At this point I was unaware that my barbell only weighed 10 kilos, not 20. And I have not squatted super consistently over the last year. In fact, there was a period where I didn't do it at all. Now it's definitely a goal of mine to bring it up a bunch, so let's see where we're at. We once again got up to the deciding weight of this time 130 kilos. And it flew up, but I was unsure. I don't know. I do not know what to do. I didn't want to repeat the errors of my bench press, but I also didn't want to leave anything in the tank. In my mind, I'd recently changed up my squat technique, going a little bit less deep when I am going super heavy, and then for my higher rep sets, I'm going as deep as I can. And since doing that, my strength has shot up. So having hit 140 off camera before, I was strong enough for 150 on my best day. And after trying 140 with a little bit more depth to lock in at least a 10 kilo jump, we went for 150. But today was not my best day. Realistically, that was always going to happen. Although, technically, we overperformed, so I will take that. Deadlifts. My deadlift story has been significantly worse than my squat story over the last 12 months. When I say I was hardly squatting, I was still probably averaging at least one session that included squats every 10 days or so. Deadlifts, not so much. I aim to program it only once per fortnight, and with injuries, rugby, life, etc. getting in the way, and not doing it in the period that I was choosing not to squat as well, I've honestly probably only deadlifted like 10 to 12 times since last year's 170 kilogram PR. So let's try and beat that. Again, I worked up to the weight that I hit last time, 170, and once again, it moves well. And once again, I have a decision to make. One more 10 kilo jump, or play it safe? You already know what we've done. And finally, it paid off. Look to the camera for a cool moment. Oh, my head's been out of shot this whole time. Regardless, plus 5 to 10, depending on how you look at it, on the bench press, slightly underperforming, plus 10 on the squat, slightly overperforming, and plus 10 on the deadlifts, massively overperforming. For a very unconventional year in the gym, I'll take that.